Celebrations in Sydney following the Hamas attacks have drawn widespread condemnation. Police here in Melbourne are also considering boosting security for the Jewish community ahead of a gathering tonight. Dougal Beattie with the details.
On the streets of Western Sydney, hundreds gathered for celebrations following a human tragedy half a world away.
I'm smiling and I'm happy. I'm elated!
Sheikh Ibrahim Dadoun from the United Muslim Association addressing the crowd.
It's a day of pride! It's a day of victory!
But the condemnation was swift.
There's nothing to celebrate by the murder of innocent civilians.
The targeting of civilians and the taking of hostages is never a cause for celebration.
Members of the Australian-Palestinian community also denouncing the Sydney rally and the Hamas attacks.
I'm completely shattered. I say that as a human being first, but also as an Australian-Palestinian. But I imagine for some Palestinians, they've got to the point now where they'd rather die on their feet than live on their knees.
Emily Gian moved from Melbourne to Israel with her husband and 3 children 3 months ago. Her family holed up in their basement as sirens wailed.
These terrorists were out on the loose. They have one thing in mind, and it's to kill Israelis.
Trying to keep calm with the country on edge.
In that sense, we don't feel safe because we don't know where they are. They could be anywhere.
Dr. Dvir Abramovich from the Anti-Defamation Commission spent last night talking with his cousins, whose house was destroyed by a rocket and were confronted by armed men before they were rescued.
At the same time, they were hearing the screams of their neighbours who were being murdered by these terrorists and were taken hostage.
The Victorian government also stood in solidarity with Israel today, revealing the police minister has held a briefing with Victoria Police and the community over increased security measures.
They will do everything they can to ensure that the local Jewish community feels safe and secure here in Victoria.
Dougal Beattie, 9 News.
A pro-Israeli gathering will be held tonight in Caulfield North. Penelope Leash is there. Penny, hundreds have registered to attend.
Pete, community leaders are preparing to welcome at least 1,500 people here for the United with Israel event. They'll be hearing from Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles, also Victorian politicians from both sides, Ben Carroll and John Pesutto, as Melbourne lights up blue and white. Now, those sites will turn the lights on from 7 p.m, more than a dozen places, including Federation Square, Flinders Street Station, the NGV, the MCG, Amy Park and Rod Laver Arena. Now, while Melbourne lights up, this event here will begin shortly afterwards at 7:30. The United with Israel event also being live streamed. Security is tight. Police say they will be keeping a close eye on all gatherings. Pete?
OK, thank you, Penny. Penelope Leash reporting.